Hello everyone, welcome to this short video about FSEconomy. So I've been asked today multiple times in my Twitch stream if I could explain what FSEconomy is and how it works. So I decided to make a short and simple video about it. So FSEconomy, it is a multiplayer add-on for multiple simulators with an economical focus. It's there since 2005. And has thousands of members and a really strong community. It includes almost all airports on this planet, and it is a game world in which you fly mostly general aviation aircraft. You as a player fly virtual passengers or cargo within this game world and earn or lose game money. You can own your aircraft or rent it from other players, but you always have to be aware of the rental prices if you go that way, and as well fuel costs. You can as well own an airport or FBO, we call it, but managing an FBO can be quite a bit complicated, but I won't go into that today. Maybe I'll do another video showing you this aspect of the game a little bit later. So first of all, you have to register an account on the FSEconomy community page. Let me bring that up. Here we go. So you register an account here. The link is down below. While done, you jump into their forum and request the Game World account. You will find it on the index and FSE support. You just post here a new topic. That you would like to have a game account. Sometimes it takes a little bit before the mods process your request, but once you have it, your account is ready. It is time to download the plugin for whichever simulator you use. You can use FSEconomy in all the big ones: Xpeng 11, Microsoft Flight Simulator, P3D, FS6, whatever. You just need the correct plugin downloaded for that. To help you out with that, there is the FSEconomy operational guide, operations guide. I will include the link down there as well under the video. It will guide you through. It will answer all your questions that you might have. But if not, you can still ask on the forums. That's no problem at all. I highly recommend reading it through. It will guide you through the basics, as I said, from installing the add-ons to plane basics, airports, banking, and so on. Once you're ready, once you have your game account, your passwords, your plugin installed, it's time to fly. So the second aspect of FSEconomy is the game page, the FSEconomy game page. A link below as well. This one, it is not the community but the game one. This one will include your current bank balance, your cash balance, hours flown. It will include as well tabs, my flight logs, aircraft, banking, groups, because there are very active groups inside FSEconomy as well, very big ones. Some are very big. Goods, FBOs, as we said, these are the airports. But you have to be aware, first of all, you can only fly an aircraft which you already have in your simulator. For example, if you have a Skyhawk, you want to fly a Skyhawk in FSEconomy, you have to own it or have it in your simulator. It doesn't go like that. You fly a Skyhawk, you have a Skyhawk and you want to fly a Baron. That doesn't go. Right. So for example, if we take an example Skyhawk, I will do a very short flight. I'm sitting in a Skyhawk currently. How could you use it? For example, you're starting from the scratch. You have zero cash balance, nothing's there. How would you do it? You would go under airports and you would search. This is like a big filter. You would search airports that have this aircraft. Drop down menu, Cessna Skyhawk. Click here on the option that it's rentable, that you can rent it, and go. it will open the whole menu of different airfields around the globe where you can actually rent out a Skyhawk, right? So for example, I don't know, let Hamburg, for example, Germany, right? You click on that very airport, and you'll find down there that it indeed has a Skyhawk, has a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It will tell you that it's equipped with IFR and an autopilot. This is what you need, where its home base is, how much it costs to rent it dry, that means without fuel, and how much it costs in this particular occasion. This is the distance bonus. So the further away you bring it, more into minus you go. The closer to its home you bring it back, more you make. This Skyhawk is owned by someone. This is the star or asterisk here at the name. That means that the owner of the Skyhawk wants that the plane stays close to its home base, which is actually Hamburg. So this is why the range bonus. As I said, FSEconomy, it is an economy system. You have to put some thought into it. You have to sometimes be very careful, but this is how you go. If you decided for aircraft, this is just an example here in the Skyhawk. You just click rent dry in this occasion, right? Your plane will be rented. But I do own a 172, and I'm gonna make a flight with it. So I will show you. How I do it. We are sitting in here, right? We're sitting in Vrsar. This is a very small airfield in Croatia. So as I said before, almost all airports on this planet are included. So as you choose an airport, either it's your home base or it's the airport in which your plane is that you want to rent. There are quite some information about it: latitude, longitude, elevation, what the surface is. It's asphalt, for example, in this occasion. How active the airfield is, how many operations it had, who's the owner of it, how much supplies. Okay, I do think that if you're not an owner, you can't see the supplies thing. It will show you as well which airports are close to it, so you can choose and maybe fly there, or just a general orientation. It will tell you as well the assignments that are going from this very airfield. It will show you how much each assignment pays out, where it's from, where it goes, how far it is to there, what is the bearing, and what it actually is. As I mentioned before, it can be virtual passengers or cargo. For tonight's flight, I chose a flight into Pula. This is only 19 miles away. This is a very short one, and we will take one passenger with us. Keep in mind that you can make the best profit if you don't fly totally empty. So this is not a very good example here, because we're going to take only one passenger. Our Skyhawk can take 3. So, but yeah, it is only to show you how it's done. You mark it with a tick and add selected assignment to My Flight. Click it. It's gonna be under your My Flight tab. It will be present here, so it's ready as your assignment to go. What do we need next? We need, of course, the aircraft. I'm the owner of the Skyhawk. So I'll just go on here. You can see it has no bonus, it has no rental prices. For our group members, this aircraft actually is free to take, more or less. I'm gonna rent it. Click rent. And on the My Flight, we are actually ready for departure. We have the aircraft. This is the Skyhawk. We have the one little assignment here. ready status is departing. We will earn 414 with it, but we have to as well include our fuel, right? Payload is here. 176 kilogram is still available. 2 seats are still available because we have only 1 passenger. The fuel load is currently on 70%. We could refuel or defuel if we want to, but in this occasion we won't. And actually our flight is set from the FSEconomy page. There is nothing more to add. I'm flying X-Plane 11, so I can show you how the plugin in X-Plane 11 works. You will find it, if it's correctly installed, you will find it under Plugins, FSEconomy, Open FSEconomy. That little plugin will appear right here, and the first thing you have to do is just log in. Sometimes on my PC it takes maybe a second too. It spins a little bit, it takes a little bit. Let's just wait through that. There we go. Right, it blinked a little bit even. We are logged in, we have the plane, we have the assignment. Click Start Flight. We have a warning here. It says you have no origin close to Lima Delta Papa. Really? Give me a second, let me take a look. Lima Delta Papa Victor. Lima Delta Papa Victor. Let me just change location real quick. I'm on the wrong airfield. There we go. Can cause some confusion sometimes. I remember when I started with FSEconomy, that was a couple of years ago. It is quite a grind. So if you go into FSEconomy, be aware that sometimes it can be quite a long and difficult grind. I've done a couple of those FS Airlines, you know, but all the other one you just advance so fast that it's really not fun anymore. In FSEconomy, it gives you that boost. It keeps you hooked in, especially if you're fighting for a new airfield, or if you want to buy yourself better, bigger aircraft. The biggest I had was probably the Orion P3. Still have a Hercules. BAE 146, I had that one as well. But you know, after a while, I went into mostly only general aviation aircraft, because I just fly it more recreational, so to say. We can start the flight. We are on the correct airfield right now. And as you can see, our flight has started. We have 1 passenger. The destination is Pula, and we will be ready to go. One thing to notice is that depending on how much fuel you set, once you click your start flight, that same fuel will be added into your aircraft, right? And the same load. So if you're full, your plane in the simulator will be full as well. So you just keep that in mind, right? Okay, so we're ready to go. Let me just start the engine real quick, and yeah. Batteries. This is the Air Force Labs Cessna 172. Beacon nav mode. Where's our fuel pump? There it is. We're opened here. So let's prime the engine.
The engine seems ideally primed. The engine needs a little more prime. The engine is cold. Use less throttle during warm.
The engine is cold. All fine. So we'll wait for it a little bit. Cool. Let us pull up, and then we're gonna make our flight. So we're going to Pula. I'm just gonna go direct Lima Delta Papa Lima. You can fly your flights as you wish. You can fly strictly IFR. You can go VFR. Doesn't really matter in the end, right? Even if you crash your aircraft, it won't hurt you much if you don't fly it with the reality expansion pack. But for that, no, I'm not gonna go into that. I can do a video maybe someday about it. Right. Our engine is still a little bit hot, a little bit cold, but I do think we could just depart, and it is only a 19-mile flight, so it shouldn't take long, is it? Alright, gonna kill the parking brake. Let's not forget about the alternator. Quite a short runway it is it? One beauty of FSEconomy is that as well, that it will make you fly into airfields that you would normally 100% not fly. It will choose, you can get yourself onto grass airfields, gravel, dirt, you know, and it can be very, very challenging. Very, very challenging. I'm just gonna do a quick turn here and get ourselves down to Pula. I will get my flaps away. There's even some AI above us. That's fine. That's fine. So I've been in FSEconomy for quite a while. I'm currently I'm owning a group. It's called VOOP Air. Our FBOs, our airports are in the Adriatic Sea, in Slovenia, Croatia, a little bit in Serbia, a little bit in Bosnia. A very beautiful area to fly in. So if you have if you're interested in FSEconomy, you are of course very welcome to join our group. There is the Discord link down below as well. You can just hop on Discord, we give you all the links, no problem. Pretty relaxed, and a good group of people are there, so you don't have to be scared. And even if there is some questions, we can as well answer them right away. So we're on our way, and to not make it too boring, I'm just gonna cut this right here and see you in a second. Here we go, very close to our airfield. Just gonna go into a descent. That's the destination airfield. There is one thing to mention. In Xplane 11, left alt plus T, left alt plus tango will give you time acceleration. You can kick that up to times 16 if you want to. Not sure if, I think in MSFS you can also do it. But if you don't have time to fly the whole route, or if you want to speed up your flight, you can do that in FSEconomy. No one will find this awkward, actually. Many people are doing it. But in the end, you won't get you won't get any advantage above the other people who are playing it in real time, because you will have you will have your game time, your hours flown calculated anyways. So you can't in 48 hours, you can't fly more than 30 hours in FSE. So once that 30 hours is full, you're full, right? And you can't fly anymore until it bleeds away. This is one of the aspects. As I said, left alt plus T will bring you into time acceleration. Just maybe as an interest, many people don't know that. Some people don't know that, but it can help, especially if you have a busy day job, you want to fly some, you're bound to do some, to make some money for your FBO, and you know, just blitz those missions, make that amount, and be done with it. Not a shame at all. Not a shame at all. I'm just gonna go down, just flying downwind here, and then we're gonna do a left base, a left final, and land, and I'll show you how to finish the flight and how to cash in. There's our airfield down there. Also one of our airfields, Voop Air. There is the threshold. Let's let it pass a little bit for a couple of seconds, then we'll go for a left turn. I'm currently 800 feet. A little bit tight on the turn here, but it's all fine. We can survive that, can we? We can do that. So reality expansion packs, there are some for X-Plane 11. They will add damage, and you will have to pay the damage done to the aircraft from the FSEconomy account. So that can hurt a little bit. I wouldn't do that if you're not very sure what you do with your aircraft, because it can get very expensive. But a couple of those are for the Cessna 172. There is a reality expansion pack for the Baron 58 as well. There is a pack for, what do we have, for the Bonanza from Coronado. You know, just be very gentle with your aircraft when you land. Here a little bit of a bounce, but it's all fine. A very tight final here. I've been lucky to to fly it like that. Give it some brakes, and this is our flight done. So there is no need to go to the apron whatsoever. You can just pull your handbrake here. I'm just braking with my foot. What you have to do is you can keep your engine running and go with your parking brake. Set your parking brake. Look at your FSEconomy plugin right here. Finish flight will appear. There it is. Finish the flight, click it, and it will say that your flight has been logged, and the results can be found on our page. Very cool. Refresh the page. Under logs, you will see that our flight is completed, the date, the destination, which aircraft it was, what aircraft, how long it took, the distance, and the payout. Of course, the payout comes with as well landing fees, crew fees, ground crew fees. I'm not gonna go into that. As I said, it's a whole economy system around this, but yeah, that's how it's done. So we went through how to install the plugin, what to take care of, where to get your basic info on from FSEconomy, how to select your aircraft, what you have to be careful on this side as well. We've done a flight, how to start it, how to end it, how to make your first dollar, and I think I'm done here, am I? So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, drop a subscribe, come visit me on my Twitch streams. This is where I'm present almost daily, and I wish you a safe and a happy remaining of the day, and take care. Ciao, ciao, bye.